My name is Jack.
Eddie Adams.
Eddie Adams from Torrance.
Yep.
Jack Horner, filmmaker.
Really?
Yeah. I make adult films, exotic pictures.
Burt Reynolds is a successful porno filmmaker in California in the 1970s, and Mark Wahlberg plays his latest discovery in Boogie Nights, a beautifully constructed, exceedingly well cast, but not all that significant comic drama of the flourishing porno film industry in the 1970s. Certainly, writer-director Paul Thomas Anderson has all of the details and the decor just right. Burt Reynolds is some of his best work ever as the ambitious director. He doesn't push this character at all. He's centered, in control, and it's a good job of acting.
Good night, Judy.
Good night, Eddie.
Good night.
Glad you came by. You're great.
Thank you.
She's the best. She's a wonderful mother, you know. She's a mother to all those who need love.
His young protege, played by rap singer turned Calvin Klein model Mark Wahlberg, has been hired for his sexual stamina and his size.
You ready? Yeah. Okay. You're gonna make your entrance through this door right here. No call to action. That's your cue. You got the lines to the scene?
Uh-huh.
If you drop one, just call for it. Do not stop. Okay? Do not stop. You want some water or something?
No, I'm fine.
Okay. You're fine.
Other characters in the porno industry include one played by Don Cheadle.
You have to get a new look.
Why don't you get a new look?
I have a look, okay? The look I have is just fine.
What's your look?
Chocolate love. All right?
I particularly want to praise the casting of this film in big roles and small by Christine Sheeks. Every role of the large cast is perfectly realized. But as well as Boogie Nights plays, at the end of the movie, in a sequence that sums up the fate of all the characters, I was left cold, frankly. Their fate seemed arbitrary, and I certainly found no larger meaning in this film. That's why you're getting a positive, to be sure, but mixed review from me.
Mixed?
Yep.
This is on my list of the 10 best films of the year. This is a wonderful film. And that last sequence with the guy throwing the firecrackers...
Well, I'm talking about...
That was a fab... You've got to admit that's one of the best stretches of film you've ever seen.
No, I don't.
It
but
is,
that isn't what I was criticizing.
Okay.
Because what I was saying is when we see all of the characters...
Well, you know, there isn't a point. You know, there isn't a point. These people are in a movie that tells a story about a pointless existence. And for a while they were able to persuade themselves that there is a point, that they're stars, even in this genre. And then at the end, it all comes to pieces again because drugs destroy them, video destroys them, and the mob destroys them. And they try to go out into the real world again, and you're really kind of lost. That's the whole point of the film.
But wait, Roger, you just said it has no point, and then you told me what the point was. But beyond that, that isn't enough. This is the kind of... Now,
what did you want?
Wait a second. I am praising the film for its excellence, but it doesn't tell me anything that I didn't know about this world, or that, frankly, if I gave you a camera and shot it, I'm talking about script-wise, not execution.
Oh, listen,
you can't make a film that good.
Think about the Julianne Moore character, this woman who has left her husband and her child, who wants to make it as a point, who is really supportive and
You've named a very good character.
And nurturing to the other people in the film, but can't do anything for herself.
That's an excellent
Talk about
character.
the Burt Reynolds character. Talk about.
I already did.
Talk about.
I praised him.
To it, you praised him, but you didn't really give an idea of what a fabulous job he does of trying to keep these sad, losing, drifting kinds of people together. This movie shows an entire world. It's a sad world. It's an isolated world in which the dreams of stardom nevertheless keep them going.
The Dreams of Stardom is an old show.